question previously was the current attacks, if you will, on DEI. And I want to say this. DEI actually began under human resources. It began as part of a government initiative. Stick with me with this. This is about to blow your mind.
We're with you.
It began as part of a government initiative, especially within the business world, because as we began to desegregate, folks did not have opportunities based on their standing. Sometimes it could be gender. Sometimes it could be religions. Typically, it was because of
race.
Black folks enter into these spaces, these predominantly white spaces, where they did not have the opportunity to be seen as valued, were relegated to menial roles, despite what their know-how was, despite going to quote unquote some of these HBCUs and having the most top-notch of educations. They were still relegated to their menial roles, weren't given credit. So that process of DEI began to help support organizations in transitioning from knowledge to understanding. Stick with me. From knowledge to understanding that this is what we have thought culturally about a person, about a group, about a thing. And then we're going to transition that into an understanding that, hey, we're at parity. You are me and I am you. Where we're stuck today when it comes to those DEI efforts is we've decided that we're past all that. Mm-hmm. We've decided that we don't need those efforts anymore because we have arrived.
Actually, who's we?
Right. And so the problem becomes, it's kind of like if you have, so I have 6 kids, right? Mm-hmm. I told you that before. I have 6 kids. Every last one of my kids, I promise you, 6 for 6, when they hit that age of majority, 18, woo, they was grown. And I'm looking at them like, nah. And 18 is a great milestone. A lot of things come with being 18. Mm-hmm. Typically, there's a graduation ceremony. You get an 18th birthday. These are big milestones in the life of a person. You get to vote. You can go die for your country at 18. 18 is a huge number. But 18 is just a number. Mm-hmm. So when we start talking about what that looks like in the world of DEI, just because you said it doesn't mean it's true. So just because we said there should be fairness, there should be justice, there should be equality or equitable outcomes, doesn't mean it's happening in practice. Mm-hmm. So just because you hit a certain stage and we said, hey, we've been doing this for 60 years, I think we good. No, sir. What's the evidence? Mm-hmm. So the evidence has to be the numbers for what the outcomes are. So let me give you a for instance on that one. I just told you I'm the first chief of equity and access for the largest county geographically in the entire country. Mm-hmm. The first. We should give pause anytime there's a first of anything. We should take pause. Just because you have a first, the next thing has to be that they're not the last. Now, when you talk about what those efforts have to be, it can't be just some arbitrary number that you're hitting. Well, we did it. We're good. No, there has to be some type of a metric that we're saying, this is the evidence that we know that the goal was hit. The goal can't be that we create this office. The goal has to be that we see, I'm going to use a cool little tag, our mission statement from SBCSS, that we've transformed lives through education. That's what we said the goal is. We can't transform lives through education just because we got our first chief of equity and access. Mm-hmm. It has to be over time, and we have to use metrics. Are people being viewed differently? Are people being viewed as a part of the whole and no longer, just kind of put over there in a corner, and if you do well over there, then that's some success? Or what are we hitting as the absolute metric to know that we've reached our goal? What is our common language around it? That's what a goal is, common language. So we don't have common language about what the goal is, and that's why some people think we hit it, and some people think we don't. So some of these attacks, all these attacks, as far as I'm concerned, I think are misplaced, and they're misplaced because I would love for us to all believe that we've arrived. We haven't, and we have the evidence to prove to the contrary. So we have to do a better job of saying what does it mean when we say, not a quota, the goal of achieving equity and access for each and every. What is that goal? How we shape that language, I think, is critical.
Yeah, and the data to back it up.
Come on.